We're here in Sweet Beet Kitchen for New Hampshire Eat Local's Big Bite Pancake Breakfast. Here we go. Alright, so here we are, Sweet Beet Kitchen making some pancakes. We've got our batter already here, kind of warming up, coming to room temp. But I'm going to tell you how we got here. Last night, I mixed together the sponge with what would be considered sourdough discard. So some of my just sour culture from a feeding, and I mixed that with equal parts flour. I used ground up flour out of Hadley, Mass, but it looks like it's from Vermont grown wheat. So the flour and the sour are in equal parts. It's about a cup of each, and then 2 cups of liquid to make a nice batter. So I use equal parts of yogurt and milk. This is Contoocook Creamery and Abbot Hill Creamery for our milk and yogurt. I find the recipe calls for buttermilk, and I find that yogurt milk mixed with milk makes a perfect substitute for buttermilk. It calls for a little bit of sugar, so I like to use a little bit of KGS. Very dark, robust, strong taste flavor. So that's your overnight ingredients. You mix those all together, and then you can leave it out on the counter for a couple hours until it starts to get bubbly. I like to put it in the fridge. In the morning, you'll add some salt, some baking soda, a couple of eggs that you can get from Sweet Beet. These are Midnight Brook, right in Bradford. Oh, and a little bit of oil or butter or bacon fat or ghee or whatever you want to use. It's definitely advantageous to just run one pancake before you do, and then make your adjustments. Before you do a whole bunch of them. I want to see it hold a shape, right? Like, you don't want it to be so much batter that it just like runs into like a crepe, right? So they want to have some height. I want to see these bubbles start really quickly. See, look at them popping like that. Mm-hmm. The tail that I've always used as my indication of doneness is when the bubbles stop is when you flip it. We're gonna hide some blueberries in here because that's fun. Okay, so we did this one as our first one, and so I was saying you kind of want to do one to test anyways, because you just don't know how your batter and your fry pan are gonna work out together. I mean, this is fine. It definitely just seems a little underdone inside. Maybe it was the berries. Maybe we just keep the berries out. Let's try some without them, and we'll add the berries on top next time. Sure is that they're just slightly thinner. They're gonna just be not quite as fluffy. I'll say they're probably gonna be denser, but I also love I think what you really get here, and when you sacrifice the fluffiness, you get outrageously delicious sour flavor. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. The sour, it's such a nice contrast with all the sweetness. I feel like pancakes can be so sweet because you're gonna put fruit and syrup on typically. It's just so nice to have a little bit of tanginess. Really just like, really brings it all together. So now we're gonna show you a really fun thing called mini pancake tacos. So you grab your toppings over here, and you make a little taco shape with your pancake here. Nice little taco, and then you just have to pour in a little maple syrup on top. Oh, just right a minute. Oh, okay. And then it's just one big bite.